The Metro Theater Company's winter production is a modern retelling of the novel Hans Brinker and the Silver Skates. And joining us with more details are artistic director and director of the show, Julia Flood, and actor Pete Winfrey. Welcome, Julia and Pete. And Pete, you're playing Hans.
Yep.
So we are so grateful to have you guys both here to tell us about the show. And Julia, before we talk about that, let's talk a little bit about Metro Theater. You guys are always up to some great stuff.
Yes, thanks. Metro Theater Company is celebrating its 45th season of presenting plays for young people and families in St. Louis. And this year we are celebrating moving into our new performance space, which is the Grandel Theater in Grand Center.
Yeah.
So Hans Brinker and the Silver Skates will be our first production in this new performance.
It's fantastic.
Yeah,
okay,
it's
so
really
and this
fun.
is a great family show. It's just perfect for Metro Theater.
Yeah.
And so Pete,
Yeah.
Hans, Pete, I
Yes.
don't know what to call you. So you actually wear ice skates in the show?
Yeah, so the entire play takes place on a frozen canal in Holland in the 1860s, and because the scenes kind of move back and forth from being on the ice to inside of a house, the entire set has been designed in such a way that we wear these special skates that the costume designer Lou Bird created that allow us to slide along and do all sorts of tricks and fun stuff. And
So how was that, learning to do that while learning your lines, your positioning and all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff? Was that an added element that made it trickier, or just fun?
It has been a little bit trickier, but
Yeah.
I'd say it's been a blast for the most part. We've had a choreographer, Jamie McKittrick, who's been working with us from the first rehearsal, and she was kind of the guinea pig who would figure out how to do all the spins and tricks and stuff like that, and make sure that we were like safe and ready to go. But
Yeah.
we've perfected it at this point. There's a race that happens at the end of the show. That's kind of one of the peaks as far as the ice skating goes.
Yeah.
But it's been a blast.
Yeah, it sounds like fun. And for you, Pete, you're an
Yeah.
award-winning actor here in St. Louis, and what a great opportunity for you to share your talents with Metro Theater.
Yeah, and nobody's ever seen Pete spinning on ice before on stage. I can almost guarantee you.
Yeah,
It's really,
that's
really
true.
fun.
It sounds like fun.
Yeah.
What a fun show for families and
Oh
children.
yeah, it's really, I think everybody this time of year is looking for something special to do with their
Absolutely,
family.
yeah.
And this show really has it all. It's not specifically a Christmas play, so it welcomes everyone.
Yeah.
But it also has all the elements that we want at this time of year.
Yeah,
About the way we treat each other, about friendship, about family, and it's really an uplifting and athletically thrilling adventure.
Sounds like fun. Must have been fun for you to direct.
Oh, it's such a blast, and what a wonderful team of actors. It's really just great. And as he said, Jamie and the whole design team, John Inchiostro built all those skates, and they're spectacular.
Yeah.
They really are.
Yeah,
So,
I can't even imagine. That sounds really cool.
Yeah.
Really, almost a reason to go, if not to watch Pete on stage, but just to see the spinning, like you said, the fake spinning.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, Pete, can you give us an overview of the story? I know it's an old story.
Yeah.
It's been around for over 100 years.
Yeah. So it's about this family, the Brinkers, who they've been thrown into poverty because of an accident that happened to their father 10 years ago. And the story opens with the two Brinker children. They're kind of grappling with what it means to have to support their family and kind of make ends meet with this major obstacle. And over the course of the play, you get to see how Hans and his sister Grandel become friends with the other school children, and how the community, these kids in the community become unexpected and surprising friends that help the Brinkers come out of this this really hard situation. And they get help from a doctor who's in Amsterdam as well, and that leads up to this race where there's this exciting finish and
silver skates.
Silver skates, yeah, exactly.
Awesome. All right. Well, it sounds fantastic. And Julia, the show opens.
It opens for school audiences on December 5th.
Okay.
We're doing a lot of school shows on Tuesdays through Fridays, and for the general public on December 8th, and it'll play through the 30th of December.
So the whole month of December, which is great, it's the holiday season, and
Yeah.
everybody likes to take in some kind of a theatrical performance during this time of year, I think. I mean,
Yeah.
I think it's important, and it's a great way to bring the family together. So,
Exactly. So much
great.
fun.
Well, we look forward to seeing you, Pete, on stage with your skating debut. And Julia, thank you so much. We look forward to hearing more from you this coming year on what else is going on with Metro Theater. So thank you both for joining us today. For show times and ticket information, visit metroplays.org. And stay with us at STL Live. We'll have more with Metro Theater Company, even more after this break.